Hey, hello, Adrian V here. Going to be tinkering around with Adrian, my child, on the, I don't know how to say this, English part of this song, Dancer in the Dark, by fatmanP, producer Fatman. Originally with Vocaloid Megurine Luka. This UST, this bass UST, was made by Snowphones. Pretty cool person. I realized I didn't realize anything. I know that this voice bank is kind of weird. It's got a lot of sounds in it, lots of consonants and whatnot. So it might be tricky. Not getting it to sing in English, but like getting to know the aliases that I've given it. I'm gonna be basically showing how I use it. So cool, convenient. I know a lot of other English voice banks that are made with CZ's list and method or whatever. Um, I is a phoneme itself, not in mine. I chose to make the diphthongs like this, so that it could be more universal. I guess I was hoping. Yeah. Um, if you wouldn't know about this off the bat, you would probably have gone for this phoneme, iki, but this in fact does exist, and that's an English. Here, I'll show you the difference. Yeah. Oh, this is rude, actually. Okay, well, that was the weirdest. Are you okay now, son? There we go. Alright, so this, the single K, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Right? But since this is English and English is disgusting and we overpronounce things, the double K is the English K. Also, thing to note, P is probably the only hard consonant that I didn't do a double, like this kind of thing for. I enunciated it pretty universally. However, I did for, see, this would be in Spanish, like all these. Pri, pru, pre. But I did do the double P's for English, right? Well, that wasn't English either, but whatever. You feel me. According to however that sounds, I actually might go with that because it's already like done. But I have my reasons and they might be weird and completely like preference based, so whatever. Fighting, keep on fighting. This is probably what not knowing this voice bank, what you would have gone for. What? Don't do this, buddy. Right? But as we remember from this phoneme right here, it's not that bad actually, but it's not the English T that I created for the intention. Also, the Japanese R sounds that I've recorded, ri, I actually sound sort of like what other people make the DH. Yeah. So, yeah, that's an option. If that's more to your fancy. Hold up a sec. Let me just do this to show you how that sounds. I keep on fighting. Fighting. If you prefer a more enunciated. I keep on fighting. Yeah. Here we can go either way. Excuse me. Or g. Against. All right. since I'm a poot, I didn't really make that. I didn't make that of like VC, right? Because I'm intelligent. But I did make this. Depending on how long we make this note right here, or this note, this like piece of this note, excuse me, we can use it in our favor. For example, yeah, God is pronounced with a G. But again, this is like all a preference thing. This is all just how I kind of use it in my weird way. Since what's going on here is against God, sung, you don't really need to over enunciate, like, especially the T. Like, it's inferred when you hear it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there is like a really technical way of saying that, of how our ears process what we hear and like words and whatever. But yeah, so you can get away with like against God. You don't have to pronounce the T, right? So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right here.
Against God.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this could work here.
Scolded.
Or again, the soft DH. I have come to realize that the R, the Japanese R, excuse me, consonant strings that I've recorded are really, really darn useful. So yeah, just giving a shout out to my bros right there. They've turned out to be really useful.
I keep on fighting against God and
It's such a, such a dirty. All right. Okay. So here, this exists, but that is Spanish. Um, yeah. So try not to use this. If you're going for English, the method for differentiating R's, oops, in this voice bank is that I've made all the English R's a 3. And that's pretty widely used in the community. However, if you notice, I don't have this. That's because, ooh, um, this particular phoneme, according to my nomenclature, would be kind of weird. It's not necessary. Grew, yeah, that K, that English K, just to, it might be excessive, and I apologize if that's uncomfortable.
he grew.
Crew, yeah, calm down, boy. This L, the single L, is more Spanish. However, if you want English L, it's again a double consonant there. Place. If you recall, the P's don't have a double consonant version. That's B, and that doesn't exist. However, for CCVs, it does. Not to be confused with this, which is Spanish, or just not as enunciated. You know, that's really silly because they kind of sounded similar. But in any case, that the intent is that the double P CCVs are the English. When I say CCV, I'm saying CCV, like that consonant vowel. Man, I must be really boring. Um, Forgive me. Okay. These are pretty convenient. I have a bunch of these with S's, and they're pretty convenient. Got a bunch. Can't list them off the top of my head, but I've got a whole bunch of CCVs that begin with S. And yeah, it's pretty convenient if you come across them like this.
in such a dirty, cruel place, my
Yeah, depending on how you want this to sound, you can change the length of everything. It's whatever you feel like.
cruel place, my
Yeah, whatever you prefer. You also this consonant velocity is pretty nice thing to play around with, especially if you want to like create some sort of like emphasis. Again, the English L. I don't have a that, but how I fix that is just by doing what I did before, where yeah, I just used the FVC, and yeah, I continued it off with the next, which is pretty fortunate that it just happened to be a vowel. Arm. Yeah, it just happened to be a vowel. This exists, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do that differently. I'm just filling these in for now. All right. Also, thing I want to mention about this UST, uh, snow phones, did include a tuned UST for this, but it was made for Japanese VCV voice banks. Thankfully, included an unedited English UST where it was just the lyrics and just the notes and you do everything yourself basically, and I like really appreciate that. So thanks again, friend.
cruel place, my laptop has been blown off and storm has
This right here kind of came out weird. I actually already did this song, so I might have done this a little different too, because it kind of came out weird. Just you keep playing around with it until it sounds fine, I guess. Let's see.
storm has
I don't really like how it goes like arm has like there's like a pause right here. I think I can do this, and I might have done it. So
storm has been
yeah. All right. So
storm has
yeah, like again, I can't stress enough that these are just like preference things that I personally do. I feel like I can get away with not like enunciating the of arm and the H of has.
storm has been blown.
Yeah. I mean, I personally feel like that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I'll probably skip now to just like tuning it. Yeah, because it'll get a little boring and repetitive. Alrighty. Are you guys ready to watch me tune? Before I do that, I did have something that I didn't like follow upon. Yeah. This choosing to use mph instead of an n for I keep on fighting. I keep on fighting. Um Eh, I mentioned it's a preference thing, and yeah, it like that stance. It's just complete, just like that's how I feel like it just flows better. It depends. Here, let's hear it.
I keep on fighting God.
I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be much of a difference, but I feel like it's like a softer. All right. There goes my mother having a great time. Um, yeah, I feel like it's probably a little softer.
I keep on fighting God against.
Yeah, like I feel like is a little like more subtle.
I keep on fighting God against.
Yeah. Like I personally like it better for that anyway. Um I guess it's just because of like the consonants, like how they go together. This bank is huge. It'll load up in a little, and you'll see how many alias lines I believe exist. Well, this is a good time to mention that this has already been done. Here it is. Is this like the number of alias lines? If it is, then like that's how many exist. Yeah, it's pretty big. That's nose. But yeah, good time to mention. I just finished doing this. But you guys will have to figure out how to put that together with the different folders. It does a weird thing on this computer. For me, I'll probably say something about that in text because I can't really think of how to say it right now.
Hey, I did want to mention that the n CV phonemes don't exist because I didn't want to run out of alias lines. So yeah, just watch out for that. Just if you have something like this, just make it a regular beginning CV. Yeah, sorry about that.
This is the read more file. The read more, excuse me. Readme file, right? Included with the voicebank. You can control F this or whatever. But yeah, I explain all of the sounds that I've included. Here, let's excuse me there. Let's take a look at that because I kind of want to stress that this is pretty important if you like want like legit like English. Yeah, all the how I pronounce the vowels are all here. You can hear them yourself with the like voice bank. Um, but yeah, I try as best as I can to universally explain how the vowels are pronounced in a more American-y pronunciation is is pronounced the way it is here because I was going more for a sung kind of not overpronounced pronunciation. Um, Here's my consonant list for VCVs because there are CVs that I have included that are purely CV format. They're not like VCV because they're like weird like consonant compounds. Yeah, this is important. The 3 is the English R. So like don't don't forget that. Don't forget that. And this applies for the CCVs as well. I probably should have made certain ones of these separate because these don't really have like CVs. They include those VCV less CVs with them. Like this is all VCV ending in a different CV. You, looking at the bank, you'll understand what I mean. This is that gave me a lot of trouble. But yeah, here's my VC list of the not straightforward ones. Like these are all like included. Like these are all VC. Like they have contained CV VCs. But these are the compound ones, the multi-consonant ones. You can look through those to see whatever you feel like creating. This is again English or consonant transitions. Yeah, straightforward, I suppose. I have standalone consonants where it's a breath before the consonant. So this is b, right? And this was included for languages that have strange, I don't mean to say strange, different kinds of consonant compounds. For example, Russian. Um, I only know this one specific phoneme because I worked with it before. But kto, right? You would use this in front of a like regular to um to make the kto. It actually works pretty darn good. I tried it. It's not bad. These are a thing. It's a vowel and it's a vowel breath that ends in another vowel. For example, if you wanted to use that, it would be I. Yeah, that's what these are. I did it for I, E, O, U, and uh. hmm This is a your standard breath ending, and this is the like ending. So yeah, just a quick rundown of those. Nah, man, don't save. You're good. All right. So this is where I probably stop talking as much as I have and dedicate dedicated to tuning. Yeah. Yeah.
I keep on fighting against God.
Interesting. Okay. I want to say something. Uh, I have happened to tune this kid a lot, like this, like really auto-tuney, because I've noticed that if well, first of all, like really natural singing kind of tuning isn't exactly my forte. I like doing it for strong voices, but feel like this auto-tuney like kind of it's not auto-tune at all, but like this sort of like way of pitch handling it just makes it sound really fun. Uh, but yeah, I keep doing that, and I feel like it it's like not necessarily a band-aid, but like a sweater, like a nice cardigan for the outfit. Nice cardigan to complete the outfit, you know what I mean? Like you probably don't know what I mean. It's like since this is obviously never going to sound like super 100% like realistic, uh we can lessen the uncanny valley factor by playing on the fact that it's like a fake vocalist, a fake. I don't like that word. Uh, synthetic vocalist, right? Uh, so yeah, I really like doing that. It just I feel like it sounds way better since I personally believe that it would be really hard or it would just take more work to make this voice bank sound like really realistic. Um, I don't doubt that it can happen. Um, I just don't have enough faith in my own like tuning style to do that. Yeah, just wanted to mention.
I keep
Just depends. Also, I don't want to like overdo it. I wonder how that sounds actually.
I keep on fighting.
Actually, no,
I keep on fighting.
actually, I'm gonna change this to that because I just like how that sounds
I keep on fighting. I keep on fighting against.
I wonder how that'll sound.
I keep providing the.
That's fine. Against. Keep fighting against. It's just normal, whatever.
Score.
Ugh. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
Score. I keep providing against score.
Man, it depends. Sometimes using vibrato with like this kind of tuning is like overkill. So, or, well, on a low note, it's probably like it'll probably sound really stupid.
I keep providing against God.
Maybe like that. Okay. Actually, I might just keep that like that, but let's see how that sounds.
Scotland.
No, not there.
And Scotland, such a daddy. Such a daddy cruel.
I do this kind of tuning because I'm partially lazy. Because I used to tune like really extravagantly. Like I would edit envelopes and everything, and I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm just just gonna leave everything. I'm gonna like make it intentionally sound like what it's supposed to sound like. I'm such a loser. Um, I'd like to see this voice bank actually properly tuned, like like how other people tune it. I wonder how that would sound. This might sound weird.
Scotland, such a daddy cruel play. A daddy cruel play.
What do I like? I feel like here would be a really good place to put it. I'm a little off. Am I? Why it's not as large? It's gonna sound really, really extreme.
Such a dirty, cruel place, my.
Yeah, a little too much there. Actually, yeah, this could benefit from being a little softer. I guess. Maybe.
Such a dirty, cruel place, my.
Hmm.
Place, my.
Hmm. This is probably gonna sound really weird.
Dirty, cruel place, my love.
Yeah, that sounds weird. I don't like it. Hmm.
Such a dirty, cruel place, my. Cruel place, my love.
Hmm.
My.
Actually, no, let me just. Oh God. My hand fell asleep. Send help. I'll leave that like that. If I don't like it later, then I'll change it. But I love. Yeah. Stop doing that.
Cruel place, my love.
Yeah. Maybe I might just take it off completely because I don't like some really overkill-y. I wonder. Oh, did I do that? Oh, this is interesting. Hey.
Storm has been.
Nah. That's funny. I did it for right arm. Yeah, I don't really like how this sounds right here. I'll just use the long ah. Thomas. No, Thomas. Yeah. 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 That might sound weird.
A cruel place, my atom has been blown off.
Yeah, this sounded weird. Wait, actually, I should just keep that like
Smoke, smoke, smoke.
that. That's doesn't have salvation. It seems it's a little strange.
Place, my
Hmm. Yeah, whatever.
a cruel place, my atom has been blown off.
It didn't sound too bad.
Has been blown off.
Actually, since I'm really excessive and I like to do things like this, I want to see how this sounds. Oh man, I hear people talking shit in the background. I can hear you guys. I can hear you talking shit about me. Alright.
Has been blown off.
Yeah. Fun.
Off and
Yeah.
off and my way.
I want to take this opportunity to mention this. This exists. This is pretty convenient. Yeah, just wanted to mention that. Uh, this too and this too. Pretty convenient. I've realized. Realized. I'll stop talking. That's not the right word that I wanted to say.
Off and my wings up. Off and my wings up. My wings have been.
This could use some vibrato right here. I think. I have a feeling that it would really benefit with it. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can hear the sirens. It's Miami life. Oh boy. Okay, maybe see. Soap opera.
My ways have been torn apart.
Whoa. Excuse you.
Torn apart.
Oh my god. Okay, that was weird. Alright.
And my ways have been torn apart.
Yeah. Yeah, this came out nice. Torn. Minds have been torn apart. Yeah. Oh man. The heart attacks. Jeez. That was not good for cardiovascular health. Not good for the blood pressure either. No, absolutely not.
Been torn apart.
Actually, I kind of like how that sounds without any like portamento.
My ways have been torn apart.
Except this. Never mind. Oh man. That little incident got me really really worried there. I was afraid there was something wrong with the bank after I like released it. Ooh. Alright. Just my computer being a boot. Or rude. Poot. Let's see how this sounds.
Torn apart. Apart.
Maybe I do want some portamento. But it depends.
Torn apart. Torn apart.
No, that doesn't do anything. I wonder, do I have? Oh, these are the flags I usually work with for this voice. I actually, now that I see this, I used to do this for everyone, but that actually, it works way better on Datura, but not really anymore. I feel like I've come to like these flags better. Yeah, just letting you guys know what I work with. What was I? Yeah, I was doing this.
Torn apart.
Depending on how this sounds.
Torn apart. I keep.
Okay, good. Oh, yo, something I like to do. Wait. Something I really like to do is using these things. Sometimes it makes like a really cool like
I keep.
yeah, it like okay, without this thing, without this obnoxious
I keep.
sometimes it does this really nice like effect. This is really useful for like can't really explain right now, but sometimes it does like this really nice effect. It just depends on like where it's used. I don't like this, so I might just do this instead. Yeah.
I keep on
Stop, get back up there.
I keep on fighting.
Yeah, I did the T again. I like the softer, that sound better.
I keep on fighting.
Better.
I keep on fighting. Fighting again.
What did I do here? Yeah, I agree. Actually, I don't think the vibrato is a good idea.
Fighting against God and so.
I don't know how to feel about it. I'll put it in there. Why not? That's right, I remember this. Yep, because it does some weird sound with the S's of all things. It pitch bends the S's of all things. That's beautiful.
And score. Score.
Back up. I could probably just leave it alone, but I like it. Yeah, there we go. What did I do here? Yeah.
Scored and such a daddy. Such a daddy.
Did I have vibrato to this one? I didn't.
Such a daddy cruel play. Cruel play.
I like how this sounds, so you know what? I'm going to be a wee bit lazy. Yeah, it works just fine. It's all good, it's all good. My rider. Yeah. Items. Yeah.
Place my right arm as the
This song is so weird. At least like this like English lyric part is like, dang. Not even trying to be poetic. Or perhaps it is.
right arm is full of right arm is full of
Or is this something different here? Might or might not be a good choice. Hey, don't do that. You're a little uneven. Oh, Jesus Christ.
is full of scars and
Oh, I just realized, yeah. Oops.
full of scars.
I might not keep it like that because it might just be a little excessive.
Right arm is full of scars and
Yeah, it's a little excessive there. I might want to do it here. Or, later. I feel like it could be a really nice, like, punch. Nice punch.
full of scars and
And I devoted everything. Might do it on this right here. Actually, I'll do it right now. Wait.
devoted every
Yeah. Might want to start it up over here, but that was not enough. I feel like that wasn't like, wasn't enough of a note difference. Let me stop talking. That might be weird, actually.
devoted every
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah. It's like he like gets ahead of himself.
Devoted every devoted every
That works so far. I think they're just big.
devoted every
Yeah, that sounded way better. I don't really tune like this for like all of my songs, I guess. All of my songs, excuse me. All covers. Um, I think it's just for like these kinds of songs that are like electronic. I can like get away with it. It's like fast and like economy style. What are you loading? What are you loading? Okay, thanks. I devote everything. I devoted everything. Wait. I'm missing a few. Missing some power. Right on is full of right on. Maybe here. I wonder.
my right arm is full of scars.
Oh, that doesn't work because of that. Yeah, that's fine. Right on is full of sin I devoted. Hmm.
I've devoted every
Maybe here. Perhaps.
I've devoted every
Yeah. I guess wherever there's yeah, nah. Yeah. Let me not like overdo it.
everything.
Multiple things right here. My THs are pretty short. They're the, not the th, right? Yeah, so that's a thing to watch out for. I usually just apply some consonant velocity magic on that, and that usually fixes things. Also, this was a little too much. It was too twangy for me, I suppose.
Everything.
I feel like this note shouldn't be this long, but
I've devoted everything.
whoa. Apparently, Uta didn't like that. Did I give you? Yeah, it was fine. All right. Well, wait. Nah. We can't just leave this note like this. You gotta keep playing around with it.
Everything.
Sure. All right. Wonder how this all came out altogether. Save, casually saving 5 times, 50 times. Yep. Whoa, what happened there? You guys heard that? That was weird. What the? That was a little strange. Yeah, this is doing some weird stuff.
Such a dirty, cruel place.
Jesus Christ. Let's hear the actual, the yeah, the final one.
I keep on fighting against God in such a dirty, cruel place. My atom has been blown off and my wings have been torn apart. I keep on fighting against God in such a dirty, cruel place. My right arm is full of scars and they've devoured everything.
Alright. Yeah, so that was that. That's how I use Adrian. I recently created the Kana auto file configuration for ease of singing like Japanese, uh, to be able to read in Japanese. Mine did that. All of these are changed to Kana, so it doesn't have like romanized. All instances where the basic Japanese phonemes appear have been changed to Kana, so those aren't Romaji anymore in that auto configuration. Um, and I did it like this because I don't want to run out of alias lines. This right here, which it looks like I'm kind of running out. But yeah, I want to make sure that everything I have planned I can do. Um, and I guess later I'll figure out if I can like add more stuff, like add certain phonemes and or create a universal uh, auto configuration file. But yeah, yeah, this was it. Thanks. Bye.